Contessa Valentina appears in The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, while He Who Remains appears in Loki. Even when the audience is anticipating a big cameo, the shows may still surprise them. Consider the popular demand for a Mephisto appearance in WandaVision, which was fulfilled with something even more exciting: Evan Peters as Pietro Maximoff. The options for Hawkeye's big surprise guest are infinite, but Hawkeye's executive producer accidentally disclosed the most probable candidate and the most likely episode by mistake. The return of the MCU's Wilson Fisk, nicknamed Kingpin, was revealed in Marvel's Hawkeye Episode 3, with him seeming to be the uncle of newcomer Maya Lopez alias Echo. Wilson Fisk appears to be back in the MCU, although for a very brief appearance during a flashback centered on Maya's youth. This is a significant development for fans of Netflix's cancelled Daredevil series, since there had been fears that the show would no longer be canon to the MCU and that the characters would be reset. Maya Lopez's childhood is explored in the third episode of Marvel's Hawkeye. Lopez excelled in school and karate lessons despite being deaf, because to her photographic reflexes, which allowed her to precisely repeat the actions and talents of others. Maya's father later joined Hawkeye's villain gang, the Tracksuit Mafia, because she and her father were trying to make ends meet. Maya's father has to leave one of her karate sessions, assuring her that her uncle will take her home instead. Following that, a guy who appears to be her uncle expresses his devotion for her, albeit his face is obscured by the camera. However, Echo's uncle's build, outfit, and giggle all point to Wilson Fisk, bringing the MCU's Kingpin back after a brief appearance in Netflix's cancelled Daredevil series. With hints of a male at the helm of Maya's criminal organization and Kingpin's background as her adoptive father in the comics, it's all but certain that Hawkeye has resurrected Kingpin. The possibility of D'Onofrio's Kingpin returning to the Marvel Cinematic Universe in Hawkeye opens up some very interesting possibilities for the character, program, and shared universe's future. Not only would his presence in Maya's life add to the drama of her story by adapting elements from the comics, but Fisk appears to be the first Netflix character to be reintroduced into the MCU, though it's conceivable that the same actor is portraying a new version of the character. Other characters from the cancelled shows, like as Matt Murdock's Daredevil, played by Charlie Cox, have reason to be hopeful. Similarly, Kingpin's return in Hawkeye lends validity to suspicions that Daredevil may appear in the next Spider-Man No Way Home. In any event, if this is right, Fisk will almost certainly receive a lot more screen time in Hawkeye's last 3 episodes. Echo has become a commander of the Tracksuits after the murder of her father in the present, and it's established that she and her crew work for her uncle, as he was purportedly briefly seen in Maya's flashback. As a result, it appears that the Kingpin's appearance will only be a matter of time as Clint Barton and Kate Bishop continue to meddle in his business.